just a passing. Can't you hear my heart sing? Always stay by my side. Is your love forever, or just a passing fancy in the night? Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing night. Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing night. Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing night. Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing night. Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing night. Just a moment's fancy in river, or just a passing.
Check. Let me know how my levels are. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, sir. Check. Yep. New setup, new computer, new crib, new studio. We're here. Let me play a little sound bed, if you will. Yep. Big up everybody that is in the inside. Can I get an audio check? Make sure everything is sounding proper. Check. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Shout out Glizzy Hendrix. Shout out Lord I Reckon. Shout out OV Walk. I believe that's what it is. Okay. Appreciate you. Okay. All right, so need more? Okay. Check. The music is low on purpose. I definitely had the music low on purpose. I could have went full volume if I wanted to. How's that? Check. All right. Let's just get straight into it. Okay. Good to know. Sounds crispy. All right. So, yeah, elephant in the room, if you will. Got a nice little new setup going on. Yeah. So, we're definitely going to keep going through records. I haven't done a live stream in a while. Definitely not in the new spot. So, all the records are here. I got more over here. We're just going to do rhythm roulette style like we always do. This camera, I do need to upgrade my camera because there is no autofocus. When I go over to the turntable, it will be out of focus, but what are you going to do? It's not that serious, right? Well, I got a question for you guys. You guys want to do same old um MPC, or I have a new computer now, so I can get into doing Abletons. You know what I'm saying? Definitely mess around with stems and record the sample directly in there and all that good stuff. So, as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm going to, because I'm new. You know what? I'm thinking either MPC on the desktop, because I could also do that. Definitely Dusty. It's never a question, sir. What I could do is, where's it at? MPC Beats. That way I can still use my plugins. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do Ableton. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's do Ableton. I still have access to the 404 through Ableton, so I could still dust it up after the fact. And a lot of people want to see how I actually do that. So yeah, the MPC software, I literally only tried it for the first time today. Somebody in the comments like, why don't you ever use it? And I'm like, if I want standalone, I'll go standalone. If I want DAW, I'll go DAW. But I will say, it did open my brain to like some possibilities of, but like using Serato sample with the MPC, or using addictive drums with the MPC and sequencing it in the MPC software. So that was interesting, I will say, but still being tethered to the computer, I don't know how I feel about it. Exactly. SP as the auto interface, that's what makes everything hum, if you will. All right, but enough talking. Let's just go load this up. Let's see. Let's grab a record. I'm gonna be very random with it. I don't know where I'm pulling from. Got a handful of records right here. I'm gonna do it how we always do it. I'm gonna take this record off here. And I will show you guys which record I end up sampling. So we got Nana Muscuri. I always like Nana Muscuri. She always does some Neil Sadiq. Not familiar. Neil Sadiqa. Let's try that first. Options. We got options. So side one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little out of focus, but you know what I'm doing over here, I'm sure. Snooze, what's good, bro?
I waited so long for someone to come and sing me. I got a rhyme that I've had for some time, but nobody wants to sing me. Phil.
That's a man singing, by the way.
Get it straight in your mind. You gotta make your one with
Not the greatest so far.
sneak out some way. Have a million videos you. Nothing is real in cardboard California. Just guess waking up
We good, Saul? Good.
brings you down.
I've just been,
Lousy deal.
I moved,
This
and
cardboard
you know how that is.
California.
That's all I need to say,
You
to be honest.
just can't.
Had to move, had to reset up everything. So videos are gonna be coming back more consistently.
Falls. Why should nothing but help us stay together? Life for us was never hearts and flowers, my friend. It's sad
What do you
to
guys think about the new setup?
we couldn't solve our problem.
I feel like a real streamer.
Maybe it's because
I need to get one of them stream
try
decks.
so seldom.
I got my sound effects though.
So much will change today that I can only hope and pray as I watch you leave the room that I'll see you very soon. Stay together. I hope I'll see you as you walk away.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Gonna scream,
Them racist chords.
gonna scream.
And like some of these I could, but I don't want to force it.
Singing
I'm waiting for the fire.
fine, feeling bad and beautiful. He's grown to fly. Oh. Summer nights.
Yeah. And sometimes I forget that I have access to stems. I'm gonna put this on the garbage pile. What else we got? I am gonna go back to Nano. Let's go to Nano Muscuri. Spotlight on Nano Muscuri. This is a double disc. I'm gonna ruin this wire. I'm gonna keep rolling over it. I need a rug, and I need those I wireless headphones. Somebody get me a sponsorship. I feel like there's gonna be fire on here. Speed run.
Between salt water and
Almost. Close, but no cigar.
ask me why. I got your letter. once resolved. Where do I begin?
There we go. There we go.
Mama, ah, Mama,
I forgot I gotta mute my mic.
into my care, Mama, Mama, where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love he brings to me. Where do I start? With his first.
I think I got enough. I was supposed to mute my mic, but didn't. Yep, the built-in stem separation is outrageous. Let's go Ableton. All right, let's do mic on the hat. All right. A fucking chair, bro.
Where
So let's zoom in here. I'm gonna chop this up. I got two options. I could do the built-in, like you said, the built-in step separation in Ableton, which is pretty decent. Or I can go Serato sample. I think I'm gonna what do you call it there? Just like lock it to the timing first, and then bounce it out. So this is 1, 2, to 1 bar loop. Let's go, let's say 160-ish. Double it. Yeah, I know I did that really quickly, but I got my workflow down to a science. So then the reason I do that, because now I know where things are supposed to be. So I can move the transients, double click, warp from here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to warp it. Let's undo that. I just want it to be start from here. Yeah, there we go. Because I already warped it. So this is where it starts to go off. Move this back. And then this is supposed to go here. Yeah, I was telling Snooze the possibilities is really like, it's giving me a headache. Based off what people were able to do before they had all these options, it's like, it's almost too much. Overstimulation. because
Where do I Where do I begin to tell the story of how
that could just be a loop right there, to be honest. All right, we got a little bit of a loop. So what I'm gonna try was another plugin that I wasn't able to do with my old dinosaur of a computer. Was Contact Player, and I'm gonna use Tempo, which is a drum plugin. So I have my MIDI keyboard over here. You guys can't see it, so I won't even bother showing it. The drums on this is outrageous. And then you could change that individually. Like I like the kick, but I don't like the snare. Tighten it up. Tune these up. Let's see how it goes first. Something like that. Yeah, SoFi is fire, but mine is kind of giving me problems. I feel like this is some new shit that's not really. I think it's because I did the capture record. It's not really where it went. Yeah, my hi-hats are kind of off. that's a bit off. Let me play it again without the capture record. Hi-hats are a bit loud. Last couple ones are a bit lazy. Tighten it up a little bit. I like it still pretty loose. Drums peaking a little bit. I need some room when I process them. So what I do, just to make it easy, I just bounce these to a new track, and so I'm just working with the audio, and I get rid of it. Okay, so another Teletone plugin I've been messing with, I really like it, is Tone Architect. So if you want your drums to get even dustier, take a listen. You can go like drum bus warmer. Nasty. It's still individually messed around with it. And then I'll turn them up. I love this plugin. Teletone Audio got some really dope plugins. Needless to say. And then I put the glue compressor I gotta side chain everything I do. And then what else? I kind of like the bass that's on the sample, so I'm gonna leave it. I could play another bass. Also, with the new Ableton, they have this splice feature where I don't even know what the sample is. I don't know what the key of the sample is. How do I do this again? So you could play it. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm new to this, bro. Move me over here. Is that better? That might be better. But what I used to do, because I don't know how to, I don't know what key I'm in, I'll just open Serato Sample. And then I just drag the actual sample into Serato Sample. And then I transposed it -2. So if I transpose this -2, we're in E minor. And then I could just go here, minor, E. So now when I go back to splice, I just gotta make sure I'm in E minor. Right here, the key, E. Actually, just sync it to the project. There you go. Drums. Already got drums though. I'm actually gonna add those drums because I like them. It's a nice kick. Add it to a simpler. I think I added it to a simpler. Is there a quick way to do that? No. How do you just make a simpler? Anyways, I don't know. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Simpler. Splice. Take this kick. I like this kick. It's punchy. Incarnations going on here, buddy. just bounce this in place. Oopsie. So what I'm going to do is layer it, basically. Oh, where's my double click not working? Bounce track in place. There you go. And then I just make sure that they're all lining up. You can see it right there. This one needs to move. Oops. So you gotta lock those before you move it. Lock that. This is the tedious process of being a perfectionist. Keep going. That one's definitely off. Or I could just do it like this. Much faster. Because the modern kick has a little bit more cut through the mix, if you will. And then what I do is I actually side chain this to the new kick, so that this kick gets priority. Hear it? Little tricks of the trade. Group them together. Let's find another part. I was -2 on this one, so I gotta go -2.
Where do I begin?
This is the jigsaw puzzle technique.
Where do I begin?
This could be at the end here.
Where do I begin? Where do I begin?
All right, now I gotta take the highs out, the lows out,
Do I
in order to make it work, basically. Let's get this right here. Try that.
Where do I to tell the story of how great a love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love he gave me. Where do I start?
A lot of pieces you can cut and paste if you really wanted to get real intricate with the chops. I like to color them though, so that I know that they're different. This would be like maybe the beginning of the saying? Just gotta move.
Where do I
Compress this a bit so that evens out.
Where do I Where do I
Something like that. Let's get contact again, and let's get retrograde bass. What was the key that we said again? I forget the key. Was it E minor? I think it was E minor. So I'm setting my keyboard to E minor.
Where do I Where do I Where do I Where do I
Decent pattern. I can switch these actual sounds after.
Where do I
Simple.
Where do I
Once again, bounce it. I don't really want to mess around with MIDI. Audio is just easier to work with. plugin is good for bass lines too.
Where do I where do I where do I
Not bad. Not bad. So I do a little gauge staging. I like to add RC20. This is just for like a reference. I don't have any of my presets. I gotta like copy them from my old laptop.
where do I
It's quiet, and then you could just throw something like
where do I
even like this new, not new, but this Lander plugin. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I mean, I could master it from scratch, but this will get the job done for reference.
where do I
Watch when it boosts it up.
where do I where do I
Yeah, it's good for a little quick master, if you will. I mean, you could do the real thing too, like, but you probably want to take your time and take your time. Let me switch these colors so that I know what I'm dealing with before I do a little arrangement. First beat in the books. I would just like take this out like that. Take this, slide it over, get rid of the bass, sequence the drums, maybe like have them fade in.
where do I
So there's the first one. Pardon me for the cough. Collect and save. That's very important. Collect and save. Because you might end up moving shit around and then not being able to find it. Happens to the best of us. All right. What should we call this one? What should we call this joint? Where do I begin? Beginner's luck. There you go. Trust me. Trust me. I've done it too. That's why I know. That's why I know it's a thing. Beginner's luck. Bounce that out. You guys want to check out? Let's check out the MPC beats. Let's check it out. I'm kind of curious. I only used it literally one time. Let's check it out. Why not, right? MPC 3, I think it's called. Yeah. Let's make one with this. Yeah, I know. Relax. It's not. My phone is kind of doing things. We're still doing MPC. What the heck? Oh, I think it's on that like what do you call it there? It's on that. I don't know. Hopefully that's good. Keeps moving. The heck? That's weird. Damn widgets. Anyways, we can do that, or we can show this view. Okay, you know what I'll do? I will add another camera to this. Give me a sec. Duplicate this. I'm gonna call this scene MPC beats. And then we're gonna add the phone. Let me see, sorry. I'm new to this, guys. iPhone. Add source. There you go. But let's shrink it down. I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. I'll just go back and forth. But I don't know why my phone is acting weird. It was acting perfectly fine before. Oh, there we go. There we go, my bad. There we go. All right, I'll just leave it like that. Super wide, but you can still see what's going on. All right. So Lord, you really don't like that. I'm very new to it. I've literally never tried it. I've made literally one beat on it. But I do like the fact that I can still control everything with this. So I delete this trap. Stupid thing. And then I'll go plug in. I know it keeps it. Let me see. Purchased. I don't want to purchase no plugins. Never mind. Why does it ask me to purchase? So yeah, I go plug in, and then I go over here where I can literally add a VST. Let's look for Serato. It's in a VST3. Serato sample. I think that is just so dope. That's the part that's dope. I'm not trying to change your mind either, to be honest. I'm just saying I tried it and it's not bad. So the fact that I can make a beat with Serato on the MPC is pretty dope. Try that. You guys see my stash of samples. Okay, it's out of range, so you gotta go. Let's go back one more. Just like that. I got Serato on my MPC. Take the drums out, the percussion. Then wait. Take the bass out too. Favorite that. I feel like it's just press, you go like this, just like you would on a regular MPC. this over a little bit. It's a little bit late. There you go. Loop work. But it's still triggering MIDI. That's actually dope. That's dope. So you can basically use your SP, basically use your SP as an MPC on the desktop. Right? That's what I'm saying, Hendrix. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it didn't even really occur to me until I'm like, hold on. I can use the MPC with Serato. And then I have my SP too. Telling you, overwhelmed with possibilities. So yeah. So then what I do again, make a new plugin track. I don't know, it keeps asking me to purchase something. That's the thing. Maybe there is some bugs, obviously. And then again, contact. And then we go tempo. Tempo on the MPC. Like, we're living in amazing times. Let's see. Let's get some dope. I like that snare, but that's about it. Then I got to bounce to audio track. Just crashed. All right, Lord, I reckon you're definitely onto something. Let me see if it will. Let me see if it'll, recover where I just left off. Because if it doesn't, I'll never use that again. Yeah. Yep. Just crashed. Yeah. It literally just crashed. That's wild. That's wild. I'm flabbergasted right now. All right. Let me see something. What if we, let me see. Can't you load it as a VST? Maybe I gotta like rescan it or something. No, you can't. Maybe MPC Beats or some shit. Anyways, that one's gone into the shitter right there. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, back to the turntable. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Stella, he gave a meaning to this empty world of mine. There'd never be Depuis quelques jours, je vis dans le silence. Para tiramos nel navio che che te
Can't believe that. Actually, I can believe it. I just don't want to believe it. First part's promising. Maybe not. It's dope, but let's see what else we got.
Open your eyes, my newborn son, see your
else we got?
There were morning has broken. Is the morn.
I got to get used to listening to it with the option of being able to stem it out. So like I can basically go through all my old samples that I've gone through and just start getting rid of them. Let's see what we got over here first. Some Japanese. What do you think? This guy has it? I don't know his name. It's all Japanese. He looks like he got that 80s city pop type of vibe. I don't even know what side is side A.
昂然踏着前，有個理想，奔向目標不退旅途。天照向你，童年在那裏。童年在那泥路。
There it is. I knew it was that 80s spot. 80s highway music.
往似你，你在我旁，我在你旁，和每段往事你。你低聲為我唱，讓你消失於懷念。
Almost.
似物在湖畔，人見狀。
Sinister. That sounds sinister right there. Almost.
愛快樂，還是每天一邊減了一邊加，我卻充滿愉快氣。
He's getting his bars off right there. Yeah, that's a dud. That's a Dudley. I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Grand Central Station. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Chick Corea. I mean, I could do that, but seems like too easy. Almost. No such thing as too easy, though. Just for the record. Peaches and Herb. Engelbert Humperdinck. Dean Martin. I mean, I'm already gone past the point of trying to save copyright claims, so it doesn't really matter. This looks dope, but it's like some disco. So they might have one ballad on there. Isaac Hayes. Prince. And not the Prince that I'm wearing. Okay, let me see. Let's try this. Spinners. Pick of the Litter is the name of the album. Let's take a look. That's for the thumbnail later. You know they do these? I hate those.
Whenever you feel like turn up, stand.
It's a big one.
Who do you think you are? Fade and disappear.
My love will make you can never destroy this truth.
Not quite.
Of what I done. What makes you think it's right? You walked out.
I don't know what I heard, but I heard something. So let's try it.
play around in spite of what I say. You just defy me. Did you trade love for fame? The shrewd cannot be tamed. My love for you is strange to me. You'll never go. Ionara, dig it each time. To whom it may concern.
I'm not sure. Not quite sure, but I was getting impatient. You know what you know how it is. You guys are giving me anxiety over here. Let me see.
Wow, left me in doubt. What makes you think it's right to
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling them though. I don't know. I wasn't really getting the vibe for them, to be honest. I don't feel like I did miss out, to be honest. I'm on my RZA shit.
play around in spite of what I say. You just defy me. Did you trade love for me? Did you trade love for fame? The shrewd cannot be tamed. My love for you is strange to me. Left me in doubt. Wow.
Don't quite know what I'm doing. Let's try stem that out. Take everything but the drums. So you guys can see it's on an 8 bar. Well, technically 4 bars because it's 160 BPM. So if it was 80, you know what I mean. The process is bass on its own. Something different. I'm gonna see it through though. A lot of times, this one might have been in the garbage. Let's see too. Random 8 IV respect.
Play around in spite of what I say. You just defy me. Did you trade love for fame? The truth cannot be tamed. My love for you is strange to me. You'll never go.
Yeah, it's a Mac Mini. It's a Mac Mini. You nailed it. Let me just find the tempo of this somehow. Yeah, Ableton gives me a lot of freedom. No, bass M4, and it runs like a Ferrari. Yeah, okay, and then I'm going to stem this one out too. Why not? Wait, let me get another loop idea. Move these around a little. variation for that. Very repetitive loop. Which Mac Mini you got? These things are amazing, man. Can't lie. I'm actually going to replace the internal SSD. Originally, I got the dock, but it wasn't. It actually stopped working like the second day. I'm like, yeah, I got it to work again, but I'm like, I can't be dealing with this where all my programs were on the second drive, my SSD external drive. And I'm like, bro, I can't wake up one morning, turn on my computer, and it just doesn't turn on. It was like the Ugreen dock. And then I was thinking of getting the Satechi, whatever it's called, Satechi. And then I'm just like, you know what? There's a company that makes the internal SSD. You don't have to do any soldering, just like some screwing and then put in DFU mode and blah, blah, blah. So I ordered that. It's on the way. I got literally the base model, 256 gigs. So I'm boosting that up to 2 terabytes as soon as it delivers. That's my story. So I'm just gonna put this over here and then replace this. Let's color it just because. Nice little red or something. This is the interface I'm using. I have this. It's a Volt, but it's not as versatile as this. If I'm gonna mix, if I'm gonna mix vocals and stuff like that, I'll plug this in, plug my headphones in, or my monitors in, and I'll use this. I don't know if it's different, but you know, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, for this, I can live stream with this. I can trigger effects. I can do whatever. So I just use this 404 for everything. I'm using it as my interface to live stream. It's amazing. if this one's gonna make it. Let's try some things. Which one is it? Can't find all my stuff. Plugins, waves. I gotta go all the way through all of this. CLA. Wow, I don't even have my 2A. I gotta re-download it. Alright. I was just gonna mess around with some effects, but let's go with Old Faithful. And then also, let's see if I can put these centers. Put this one, let's get a utility plugin. Mono bass. That's CLA bass. Like this is the actual bass that was in the song. It's crazy. So this is how we started. Straight into it. Something to that effect. Not too much song and dance, if you will. Get rid of the bass. And then boom. Straight to the punch. Turn it down a little bit. And back to landers. Let's do a little lander, quick lander master. So just like analyzes the audio. this when she was younger. And the beat is disgusting. That's the tag. Stretch it. And then I gotta. I'll just leave it. Yeah, that one almost didn't see the light of day. Yeah, I heard that little piece and I was like, I think I could do something with it. So yeah, this little piece right here. Oh, I took the drums out. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. What are we calling this one, guys? What are we naming this one? Collect and save. Always collect and save. Any ideas? Call this one Miracle Baby. Miracle. almost didn't make it. Let's bounce her out. Miracle baby. Oh, I just realized you said you got the M4 Pro with the 24 gigs of RAM. Bro, you got a Aston Martin over there. How much storage you got? How much internal storage you got? Because the 256, obviously, can't do much. Like, I'm almost full. Like, I'm just going to time machine it with the new hard drive, but I think I have like 80 gigs left out of the 256. And I've had it for less than a week. So that goes to show you. 256, it should start at least 512. If not a terabyte. But at this price, to get a computer this good at this price, you could actually justify buying a new one every year. $1,000. I'm in Canada, so it's like $800 brand new. I know somebody at Apple, so I got like a 25% discount. So it ended up being like $680 after tax. Just for the computer though. Got 2 monitors. I got this keyboard. I got a trackpad. And what else did I get? I think that's it. I still got the box. Still got the box of stuff here. You can see it on the top down. Right over. I don't know. There. Yeah, over there. 512, but I got 3 SSD hooked up. The docking station after that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean that was the plan for me, to get the docking station, and you know, I was off to the races. But when I woke up and it didn't recognize it, I'm just like, I can't afford that to happen ever. So for the same price, sorry, coughing. For the same price, a company, what are they called again? They're called Expand My Mac. Expand Mac Mini or something like that. Expand Mac, yeah, right here. Expand Mac Mini. This is where I got it from. So yeah, reliable expansion solution. You do have to do some surgery though. But yeah, you just take that off, take out theirs, and put in this new one, and you got 200. And this is actually faster than the Mac storage. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just waiting for mine to come in the mail. 320 US. So, you know, you do that. You buy a docking station and you buy a 2 terabyte NVMe, it's the same price, you know. But it could be scary opening up your brand new computer and replacing their stuff, especially when they don't want you to replace it. But I mean, it's $1,000 gamble I'm willing to take. Yes, sirski. What is some good YouTube channels that I'm not getting, like, as far for sampling? I have all the ones that you guys know already. I wonder if there's any hidden gems. I know you guys know Sample It. I haven't logged in since I've been on this new computer. Is there any like ones that I'm forgetting or missing? I have my filters set up. I got soul loops. I spelled loops wrong. I got dark, grimy shit, some Japanese soul jazz. And this is just, I call this the wide net, where I cast the wide net and we just throw anything to it and see if it finds something. So like, has everything in it. Let's hear a couple of them. Wonder if I could just record straight instead of downloading it. I can. Let's do one more. Let's do one more and call it a day. I'm gonna go addictive drums this time instead of tempo. So I got my addictive drums group over here. Arm it. Yeah. I don't know if this is the one though. Let's see what else I got. Ooh. I hate when it fades in though. Let's get new track. Chord. I'm gonna unplug my mic so it doesn't interfere. It's cool, but let's see if there's something else just in case. That's a classic drum break. Classic. That looks like a different kind of Django Unchained. Some real lo-fi. I like that. Make it sound eerie. I'll make another track just in case. Record. Unplug my mic.
Lord, I wonder why you chose to come and die. Could you love me so, a sinner such as I? You became obedient to death, even death upon the tree. And what makes it so remarkable is that you did it just for me. There is no greater love than to give your life for your friends. And that's what you did to atone for my sins. King of kings and Lord of lords.
It's low-key gospel. Yeah, clutch. Sample is definitely clutch, bro. If you guys are not familiar, go make a free account. All right. I'm gonna try, since I haven't done Serato sample this stream. I mean I did it, and it did not work out favorably. So let's load up Serato sample. Serato sample. Where the hell is it? There. I need a mic, an actual you know, like one of them SM7Bs maybe. In due time. I've only been YouTubing for basically a year. You know, I'm going to consolidate this so that there you go. I switched it out for this. Switch out the MPC for this. I wish you could just use the MPC as a controller, just like as is. I don't believe that you can, but that's, I wish. So I'm going to use this with, what you call it? Serato sample. arm it. Get rid of the drums. So in this instance, how do you sync it? Because this is definitely not. I kind of forget how to use. I think you gotta like set the things, right? Like set the first one, set start grid. Shit like that, right? Oops. Then you just start to move these around, right? I think that's good now, right? Shit. There you go.
A sinner. I wonder why you chose a sinner. It just you.
Where's your drums? Did I just take them shits out?
Do you choose that? Choose that? A sinner. Do you love me so? Choose that. I wonder why. I want. Choose that.
I think this calls for drums first. Switch up this kit. So I have this on my default, this spring. I know. I'm always like get into a zone trying to figure out. You know what? I made a couple of drum breaks recently with Addictive Drums, so let's just do that for time's sake. Get rid of that. This is supposed to be 161. Sounds like it doubles at the end. Keep it like simple. Loop that.
I wonder. I wonder why.
So what I like to do is like set the first marker. Just add to it. Completely whiff that one. So then I can go like like that one. Okay. We are in B minor. Let's try another thing I wasn't able to use before. Let's try Analog Lab, B minor. And yeah, I love this thing. But the reason why is because I have this plugin right now. Sorry, this keyboard. So I just go scale, press the scale, B minor. Now everything's in B minor, and the black keys are off because I put it into like easy scale. Yeah. But I'm really here for a bass line. time. I like that. I got the pattern, I can audition. I like that. So what I like to do again, bounce to new track, and then look for a different sound. If I can get my mouse working. Leave this pattern just in case. These two patterns. Get rid of these for now, just in case I need it. Would you guys like to see me do a video of me not sampling? I'm not I'm not great on the keys, warning you, but I have a bunch of, you know, tricks of the trade, if you will. Could be cool. Because even this, this one has chord mode. So if I want to play chord map, mess around. Over here. I like it. Keep that. Same thing again. Bounce that to audio. did. Let's do it again. I messed that up. Undo. That'll do. That'll do for now. What's going on my trackpad? Bounce to new track. More audio, less spin. I think I'm gonna double this. Bounce, group in place. First time. I'm actually going to take a little bit of bass out of the bass. A little bit. I'm done with analog labs. Not bad. You guys can even see what I was doing. Gain stage it, master it, and call it a beat. I usually aim for around -6-ish. Something like that. And then throw this lander plug in on here. is. Call it the melody. Strata sample. Strata sample. Drums. Let's go. What is it? Do that. What are we naming this? What are we naming this? What does this beat sound like? Got the sample. It's like a gospel. It has a little opera type of vocal quality to it. I just like run out of names, bro. I got so many beats. I have no idea what to call this beat. Collector. That was the last one. Last suggestion. So I'll call it Soul Collector. Soul Collector. There you go. Bounce them out. Booyah. Booyaka. So that was 3 beats. It's a little bit light, if you will. Usually on the MPC, I'm bang, 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 bang. But, you know, it's not really it's not a race. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So let's hear them back. First one was Beginner's Luck. From the Nana Muscuri sample.
Where do I
What the heck? Oh, that was like this Serato was like playing somehow for some reason. Okay, that was beginner's luck. First joint, second joint, Miracle Baby. Very dusty. That was Miracle Baby. That was Miracle Baby. And then lastly, but not leastly, we got the Soul Collector.
A tree. A tree. A tree. A tree. A tree. A tree. A tree.
That was an abrupt ending. So those were the 3 beats that we made today. I think I like that last one the best. Maybe it's recency bias, but big up everybody that stuck around for the whole stream. We are going to end stream very shortly. Let's play a beat in the background. Yeah, man. Big up everybody that stuck around to check out the new setup, new stream. I'm gonna do this way more often because it's way more easy. Got everything already set up. More videos, all that kind of stuff. I got a video of me, messing around with this new stuff. I didn't do an unboxing video because I'm sure you guys don't really care to see that. And if you do care to see that, it's too late. It's already unboxed. But yeah, big up the new computer, the Mac Mini. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Definitely brings my imagination to another level as far as when it comes to making beats, stems, just like AI, not like generative AI, but as far as like algorithms, like the Lander stuff, that kind of stuff is can definitely elevate what I'm doing over here. So I'm glad that I was able to cop that If you have not subscribed yet, if you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you guys go over to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Helps out the channel, and you guys know if you're not new here, you know, I'm gonna be way more consistent and just like drop more videos. More videos on the way, more dope concepts on the way. Yeah, still got to get used to doing it in this new environment. I'm still used to the old basement. You know, the TV's still over there. Can't even see it. Like I said, my angle, because I got the screens here, I can't get the angle from up, looking up towards the screens. I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that when it comes to my actual videos, because I definitely need those in the actual video. Maybe, anyways, I'll figure it out. But yeah, big up everybody that came through. Appreciate every last one of you guys. And if you're new here, my name is Finn. I make beats. Go subscribe, like, comment, listen to some of my music on Spotify. And that's about it. Peace out.